What's up, Looters Massive? This is Crazy D, broadcasting live from the Midwest, Cleveland, Ohio. I'm standing here with a hometown guy, made good in LA, coming back to share the love with Winks Magazine.
Sean Cook in the building. Sean Cook. We the international. It's the international, y'all. International magazine. We're 100,000 in the streets, volume 1 through 10. I gave y'all Cubana Love, Sean Cook, Urban You Have Now. I'm giving y'all Nipsey Hussle, Pebbles the Model, G Malone, Lil Wayne, Too Short, Dipset, Kevin Hart, Tatiana Ali, and a gang of Cleveland Midwest artists. And we just doing our thing. And I got the #1 reggaeton hip hop Latin artist, Kenny Man Molina, to my left.
Kenny Man Molina. We're gonna get to
him, baby. You know who it is, Kenny Man Molina.
How long ago did you leave Cleveland? And when you got out to LA, how did you start to connect with people? That's the first question.
I say about 6 years ago. About 5-6 years ago. Yeah.
Okay.
And when I left, I just linked up with, lived in it was a grind, it was a struggle. I lived in hotels. I ain't finna tell you no glamour story. I lived in hotels and had to struggle to get where I'm at. I mean, I just started linking up, doing a lot of background and acting and meeting up with a lot of celebrities. And just when they started seeing I was a real dude and a real person, I wasn't Hollywood, I wasn't fake. I wasn't ashamed to say I was from Cleveland, Ohio, and I had goals, and they respected that. They seen I was a go-getter, how hungry I was, and opportunities just started coming. Because, I mean, California, don't get me wrong, it's a land opportunity. So coming from a 4-season place like Cleveland seasoned me to be ready for anything. So it was nothing. It was really easy for me.
Okay, so when you got out there and you got on your grind, did you find that they were more receptive to you than, let's say, okay, did you have this idea when you were in Cleveland before you left?
Yes. I knew I was going to do this before I left. It was going to be Hood Rich Magazine, and I dropped it to Hood Winks Magazine. We did the first volume of Hood Winks Magazine. I gave away about 15,000 DVDs, but I didn't like the Caucasian crowd, the white crowd. They didn't want to be bothered with the Hood Winks. So it was like the Hood was scammed. So we dropped that and went Winks Magazine. Made it an acronym for Worldwide Independent News Known Source, so we could sell it to anybody and then hand it to anybody of any race, and they accept it. So that's what I was more interested in, is this worldwide exception. We just kept mashing. I mean, things just evolved from hard work, setting goals, and just no excuses.
Okay, so let's go back to the 4 seasons thing, coming from Cleveland, being able to go and expect and be able to succeed.
Right.
In Cleveland, when you were telling people about this idea about Winks, Hood Winks, what were the responses from people? Okay,
that's what we wanted. They weren't believing in the movement. They didn't believe that it was possible, and a lot of people was negative, and it was like they didn't believe it. You know, just have people just not believing in the movement. You know what I mean? You tell guys your ideas and what you want to do, and they just be like, whatever, you know, just keep passing the drink or pass the blunt, nigga. You ain't gonna do nothing with your life. And people just probably thought that I wasn't gonna do nothing with my life, and I wasn't serious.
So looking back on it now, did you see that you really did have to leave Cleveland to?
Yes, I had to personally. I'm not gonna say that you gotta leave Cleveland to be successful, but for me, Sean Cook, I had to leave Cleveland to be successful because I had to get away from the people who know me and my family, because the people that know your family only can see what they see in a few inches of you. You got to be around people that don't know you. They can see miles and miles of your potential, because they only know what you say. If you show up and say you're a chef, then they want to see you cook. If you say you're a rapper, then rap. If they said you whatever it is, act like a duck, walk like a duck, it's a duck. So when I went down there, I said I'm a producer. I'm no longer a street hustler. I want to be a producer and an actor and a rapper and 100 other things, and I was able to do that in California and be respected for it, because I really did do that. So I had to get away from Cleveland to do it. I would have never did it here.
So when you first got to LA and you started to prove yourself, were people like automatically, well, I got this dude right here, I got this dude right here, let me call this dude right here.
A few people help you. LA is a very dangerous place. You got a lot of fake people. I mean, I had a lot of people trying to stop me. I had to learn how to reject rejection. People try to stop me in LA because my hunger for being from Cleveland was intimidating to a lot of people. Not everybody. A lot of people help me, but a lot of people tried to stop me too. But you just couldn't. I didn't let that stop me.
So how did you come up with? Okay, you came up with the niche market, so they can go. So you're dealing with Latina, African American.
Right.
Are you dealing with Caucasians too?
Oh yeah, we're definitely dealing with the Caucasians. We're dealing with every race. That's what it's about. We're dealing with every race. I decided to go. I wanted to be bigger than just blacks, bigger than just the hood. So I was like, I'm gonna link up and sign one of the hottest Latino artists. And I just prayed on it, asked God to send me a Latino artist. Like a week later, 2 weeks later, one of my models who was working for me introduced me to Candyman, and it was like divine intervention. And all of a sudden, I started to get all, because he started getting all the Latino love, all Latino people, because I just wanted to make sure we was able to tap into every market. And I was like, so if I got a white artist and I got a Latino artist, I mean, sky's the limit. You know what I mean? I'm black. I can hit any black artist I want.
So now that you've done that, do you find that the other magazines that weren't accepting all various races are now trying to come in, or are you still at that stage when you're bubbling up and you're getting ready to?
We're on that stage where we're bubbling up. We like that like the cook, the boil bubbling, it's finna blow. We like what you say, that ice and scammer.
Ice and scammer, you already know. That's that fish scale, homie.
So we like that. It's getting real hot. We right there. LA trying to hold us, but we so hot. But Ohio, if they wanted to stop us, they couldn't, because it's like Hurricane Katrina. We finna hit this. We finna hit this place like Hurricane Katrina. Remember I told y'all that, because the city really need this. You know what I mean? I'm bringing everybody so grateful. The artists want an opportunity. The models want an opportunity. The DJs want an opportunity. The promoters want an opportunity. Anybody who will go get it, they want an opportunity. So they gonna take wings. And that's what we being so real. Is that I'm from Cleveland and I'm here to give opportunities. And I'm a Cleveland dude, and I ain't Hollywood trying to say, look what I did. I'm like, look, I made something bubble. I brought it back to the town. It's taking and run with it. So I really feel like Cleveland. I think Ohio. I can't. Cleveland's my hometown, but I think Ohio finna feel the effects of Winx Magazine. I know Ohio's gonna feel this. Finna get this shit out of time.
Okay, so let's go deeper here. Let's go deeper. Being that our ties were broken from Africa when they brought us over here, the slave ships, and stripped us of all our culture. So what you're telling me is, because you had this home base in Ohio and you went off to another land, LA, then you always had your resource to come back to. So what you're saying is you're actually showing a blueprint on how, as African American people, go someplace else, still have your home base, and then it's not like you're because you have this home base and those resources.
Exactly, because if you can survive in LA, you can survive anywhere on the planet. So with me struggling in Cleveland before I left, I mean, I was cool, I was hustling, but I was cool. We think we struggling here, till you go somewhere where the cost of living is 3 times higher, you don't know nobody. I decided I didn't want to hustle no more. I wasn't going to illegally hustle in the streets. I was going to work hard and hustle for my goals. And I just said I'm going to work, and I just did that. And then persevering, and all this stuff happening now, coming back to Ohio, this is easy. Like, I can $600 a month rent out here, and cars are cheap and everything. It's like being trained from LA brought me back home. I can do this with my eyes closed. So I would always say to anybody, if you really, really want to do something, leave your area. You don't got to go to California, go to Atlanta, go just get out of the Midwest for a while. Get a different feel of the world and see what's going on. That way you get a better perception of the world. You realize that how small you are and how hard you got to work to be seen in this world. Because when we in Cleveland, we arrogant. I mean, Cleveland is shit, but we think ain't no other place like Cleveland. But in California, they think we milk cows. They think we're country. So when they see that we hustle and we work as hard as they do, they respect it. So yeah, it definitely sees. I mean, it's like being in the CBA, going and in Cleveland City, they going to the NBA, and they come in, and they're not a bid my year in the NBA, they'll come back to the CBA, I'm gonna kill it. That's like if Michael Jordan has to play the CBA, he's gonna be the man again.
So you got any drop?
All day long. Shout out to Wheels Magazine, my man Kevin over Wheels Magazine. Shout out to the West Coast, Ohio, and Fourth Coast. Shout out to my artist, Marcel the Damn Prince, Team Hustle. It's the rap group. That's Candyman Molina, Marcel the Damn Prince, Bandit, myself, Sean Cook. That's Hustle Life Entertainment. Shout out to all my models, divas. We got a reality show, Last Vixen Standing. Look out for that. Look out for Club Diva. Look out for Dangerous Courage Magazine. Y'all better look out for anything that got Sean Cook's name on it.
So we're here with Sean Cook. I'm gonna say, check it out. This is the Looters exclusive, Crazy D. Check it.
What's up? It's your boy Sean Cook, Team Hustle. I'm chilling here on Looters Magazine. Peace, Park, keep doing y'all thing. Got my girl Keisha Cole on the cover. A bunch of talented people. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Let's link up. Winx Magazine, Looters Magazine. Can't stop us.